I had another dream last night. I hope you can hear me okay. Um, it's something that I, of course, want to record, things like this. This dream was a little different. It was about the rapture. Um, it was actually really peaceful and warm dream. So I don't know where I was at. Nothing looked familiar around me. We went into a room. It was me, Matt, my husband. My dad was sitting beside me, and then my mom on this other side of him. I guess I was more like on the edge of on the like at the end of the couch, and then there was another couch, in front on the other wall, and Matt was sitting there. There were more people in the room, but I don't remember them or their faces. I don't remember knowing who who they were. So I remember we were talking about the Lord. We knew He was coming like very soon. I knew, like, in the dream it felt like we were just waiting for Him to come back, like He was supposed to be there in like an hour or two or something. I don't know, but it was I just remember like He was coming back, and we were just like in that room just waiting. And I remember Matt, my husband's dad, Phil, he walked in and came and like prayed over his son, my husband. He put his hand on his head, and had his hand like out to the side, like praying over him. And then he had like flour or something, like in a white powder substance, I'm not sure, but like he had powder. And after his prayer, he poured it, like he put it on Matt's head, and it like Matt became like white, but it wasn't like a complete white. It was just like as if somebody threw flour in your face, like it was just powdery. I don't know. But like Matt was smiling from ear to ear, and his dad was just like showing affection toward him, and they were both smiling. And somebody else, I guess, there was talk amongst them about how we should sacrifice to God, and what's the other? Obey Him. And my dad, sitting beside me, he had asked, he said, so how important or serious is it to obey? Like, how important is it to God? Like, to, how important is it? And in my head, I was about to talk. I was about to, answer him. And in my head, I was like, it's pretty important. He died for us. I mean, we should give our whole lives to Him. And before I had the chance to speak, Matt's dad, Phil, had turned around and started talking to my dad about how important it was. He was just like, it's pretty important, like Jesus died for us, and just talking to him about it and stuff. And then all of a sudden there was like a boom, but it wasn't like a crazy loud boom, but it wasn't small, like you knew like it was a boom. And I just remember I just remember seeing like when the sun rises, that orange, that really pretty bright orange, I don't remember there being windows in the room, but at that point there was windows, and like it became very bright. It was like orange lights, and then there was like hues of purple. It's hard to explain. Like there was just a bunch of orange brightness, and then there was like hues of purple. And I remember thinking in my head, because I was looking around at this brightness, and I remember thinking in my head, this is it. Jesus has come to take us. Like, this is it. And everything kind of faded around me. I don't remember anybody else. I wasn't thinking in my head, like, oh, where'd they go? Nothing like that. It was like almost like I was being cradled. I just kept seeing like orange and purple around me. Like everything else around me faded. And I almost felt like I was in the fetal position. But I don't remember any of my body. I just remember being like in the fetal position, kind of sort, because I felt small. Like I felt like I was just kind of like, I don't know. And I remember like I was wanting to freak out because I was like, you know, freaking out, and like something had told me like, it's okay. It's okay. Just be peaceful. It's okay. And my whole, I guess my whole body, my mind, like I just like relaxed. And I just remember like a feeling of traveling. Like, you know, like if you fall asleep in a car, like, you know, like the movement. But this was like super fast, like super speed. Like, it's hard to explain. But it was like super fast, like traveling. And I just remember just like, and I didn't freak out anymore. Like I knew what was happening, and I was just like, this is it. Earth is no more. Like we have gone to meet our maker. Like Jesus has come back for us. And I just remember being so peaceful, and that's really all I remember. And then I just remember, like, I just kept traveling. Like, like, my eyes were open. I don't remember ever my eyes being closed. But, like, all I could see around me was just the orange and purples, like, brightness. And I just kept traveling. And then all of a sudden, I woke up. And the way I was in my bed, asleep, like, you know, when I woke up, I was like this. Or like, you know, like this, like on my left side, just like, and I woke up. And I just remember being like, wow, that was just a dream. But I felt so peaceful. I didn't want to move. Almost like I couldn't move, but I could. But like, I don't know. I didn't want to. It was very peaceful. But that's all I remember. Felt like it's better to video journal it instead of writing it down, because I feel like, and most times I write stuff down because sometimes I feel like I can get things out better by writing them down. But with my dreams and journals, I feel like I should do the video journals instead. Because I don't think on paper or in words you can get across exactly everything, the tone, the, you know, things like that, whenever you can actually video it. But I just remember waking up very peaceful. And in the dream, my son, JT, me and Matt's son, he was not in the dream, or he wasn't there physically with us. But I remember thinking of him, and it was just like this warm, it wasn't like a sad, like, where is he? It was like this warm type feeling, just like, and it made me smile, because I remember thinking of him a lot in the dream, and it was like just this warm peace. So that's all I remember, guys. God bless you guys. I hope this blesses you.